Explosive NBA trades are brewing. Could Donovan Mitchell be heading to the Golden State Warriors if their Giannis Antetokounmpo plan fails? We're breaking down the blockbuster possibilities that could reshape the league. And what about the Warriors' current season? One analyst says it's irredeemable and that the team should embrace tanking. We dive into why this might be the only logical move left for Golden State. Meanwhile, Kristaps Porzingis is eager to hit the court with Steph Curry. We've got the latest on Curry's potential return and Porzingis' excitement to finally team up on this new-look Warriors squad. Finally, the Warriors' playoff picture just got murkier after back-to-back tough losses. We're analyzing what these defeats mean for their chances and what path lies ahead. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Donovan Mitchell could be the Warriors' next big move. The Golden State Warriors might be eyeing another blockbuster trade this offseason, especially if their pursuit of Giannis Antetokounmpo falls short. Analyst Dan Faville has identified Donovan Mitchell as a prime trade target if the Cavaliers falter in the playoffs and Mitchell's future in Cleveland becomes uncertain. Mitchell, a 7-time All-Star, offers significant offensive firepower and is young enough to be seen as both an immediate contender and a bridge to the future for the Warriors, pairing him with Stephen Curry. Faville suggests Golden State is watching the Cavaliers' postseason closely, hoping for a playoff flameout that could trigger a roster shakeup in Cleveland. The potential pairing of Curry and Mitchell, while raising defensive concerns, is seen by some as having an offensive upside that could be dynamite. Mitchell's contract situation, with a player option for 2027-28, adds another layer of intrigue, especially as he becomes eligible for an extension on July 7. Veteran insider Brian Windhorst has even speculated that the Cavaliers' recent roster moves could stem from concerns about Mitchell's long-term commitment. Despite defensive questions, the Warriors might be willing to overlook them for the offensive potential, potentially surrounding the star backcourt with strong defenders. Mitchell's scoring average of 28.4 points per game this season highlights his value, making any potential trade a significant undertaking. This scenario underscores Golden State's determination to maximize Curry's remaining years. Fans are buzzing about the possibility of a Curry-Mitchell backcourt, with many debating the defensive implications versus the offensive explosion. Analysts are weighing in on whether this move would truly elevate the Warriors or create more problems than it solves. But what if the Warriors' season is already beyond saving? Next, we explore a radical idea, tanking for the future. Embrace the tank, why the Warriors should give up on the season. With consecutive losses to the Utah Jazz and Chicago Bulls, teams with little incentive to win, the Golden State Warriors have reached what one analyst calls subterranean levels of angst. This performance signals that things have hit rock bottom, and there's no easy recovery in sight. The article argues that the end of the Stephen Curry era will be stark, with the franchise facing a grim future without its superstar. Instead of fighting for a meaningless play-in spot, the author proposes that the Warriors should intentionally tank the remainder of the season. This approach would involve resting Curry to allow his knee to heal, giving extensive playing time to younger players and fringe roster members to evaluate their potential, and simply accepting the losses without the pretense of competitiveness. The argument is that the Warriors are already losing games without direction, so embracing tanking would at least be in service of a tangible goal: securing a high draft pick in what is considered a loaded upcoming draft class. This strategy aims to insulate the franchise against the bleak post-Curry landscape and maximize the team's future prospects by acquiring premium young talent. Fans are divided, with some agreeing that the season is lost and tanking is the only logical path, while others believe the team should still fight for pride and playoff contention. But what if there's still hope for a brighter Warriors future on the court? Next, we hear from Kristaps Porzingis about his eagerness to play with Steph Curry. Porzingis is ready to play with Steph Curry on a new-look Warriors team. With Steph Curry nearing a potential return from patellofemoral pain syndrome, the Golden State Warriors might soon see their star player back on the court for the final stretch of the regular season. This return could finally allow Curry to team up with Kristaps Porzingis, acquired via trade before the February deadline. Porzingis expressed his strong desire to play alongside Curry, stating, "I want to play with Steph." Who does? He acknowledged that Curry is doing everything possible to return quickly, recognizing that the team is significantly different and better with him on the floor. Curry has missed 15 games due to his knee injury, during which the Warriors have struggled, winning only 5 contests and currently enduring a 3-game losing streak. Statistics highlight the stark difference in the Warriors' performance with and without Curry. They average 120.3 points per game with him in the lineup, compared to 107.6 points without him. His presence also boosts field goal and three-point percentages significantly. Pairing Curry with Porzingis could provide a major offensive boost as the Warriors aim for a late playoff push. Curry's status is expected to be clarified soon, offering a clearer outlook for the team's final games. Fans are excited about the potential offensive synergy between Curry and Porzingis, hoping this duo can spark a late-season surge for the Warriors. But with recent losses, the Warriors' path to the playoffs is looking increasingly difficult. Next, we break down just how murky their playoff picture has become. Warriors' playoff hopes dim after losses to Jazz and Bulls. Following back-to-back losses to the Utah Jazz and Chicago Bulls, Steve Kerr's Warriors have fallen below .500 and are now a half game behind the LA Clippers for the 8th seed. This slide makes their path to avoiding the dreaded 9th or 10th play-in spot significantly tougher. The Warriors, possessing one of the oldest rosters in the NBA and battling injuries, were already considered destined for the play-in tournament. Their recent defeats against teams with lower standings have complicated matters, as they now face a more challenging route to secure a favorable play-in position. Coach Kerr emphasized the significant advantage of being the 7th or 8th seed, granting 2 chances to advance, compared to the do-or-die nature of the 9th and 10th games. With 17 games remaining, the team's ability to climb out of the lower play-in seeds is uncertain, especially if they cannot surpass teams like the Clippers or Suns. Advancing from the 9th-10th game has historically been difficult, with few teams succeeding. Players like Gary Payton II acknowledge the need to finish strong and climb the standings, while acknowledging recent mental breakdowns and passive defense contributed to the losses. The team's current losing record, the first since December, underscores the urgency to turn things around in the remaining schedule. Fans are expressing frustration over the team's inability to close out winnable games, fearing a tough playoff path or even missing the postseason altogether. That's all the news for today, but don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for a rapid-fire recap of all the top stories and our full call to action. So there you have it. Donovan Mitchell could be a Warriors target, a radical tanking strategy is being discussed, Kristaps Porzingis is excited to play with Steph Curry, and the Warriors' playoff hopes are hanging by a thread. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms.